After being sick for a couple of weeks, my first destination was the nursery as the spring is on the way. Last year we moved our whole entire garden, so this year we're going to be more top of the things what we want to plant, and I picked up some organic fertilizer as well.
I'm by your side. Lay your head on my chest.
After being sick in the bed for weeks, I haven't gained back my full strength yet, but little by little I will do some gardening.
But I'm right here, it's gonna be okay.
I picked some lettuce and celery and all those plants that are doing well in the colder weather. And once they are done, I can put some tomatoes and other plants in there. And I'm going to use one raised bed. We still have some hailstorm and freezing temperature here and there, so I'm going to protect from those elements with some net and some plastic as well over the raised bed.
I understand.
These parsleys survived the winter, so these are from last year, and I have some chives as well.
The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay.
We planted lots of bushes and raspberries, and we worked around the property, which I documented in our membership video.
We're gonna be okay.
This practical tool I ordered a couple of years ago off of Amazon. They are super flexible, easy to move them, and I can just cover all the vegetables, so it's a huge help, especially around this time of the year when we can have hailstorms and we got some bunnies and such, so the vegetables can survive underneath this protection. If you wish to be a member on this channel, this is how you can join. There are 3 separate tiers and you can pick and choose which one you want. This will not change anything here on the channel. This is just an additional feature. I have some behind the scenes videos and other videos that are ad-free. I'm going to cook some potatoes for a later use. Potatoes, hard-boiled eggs, and some cooked cabbage. Those are great things to have in the refrigerator, so I like to do this food prep at the beginning of the week or at the weekend, so I can have something that I can quickly make out of these. While I was sick, Joat and the boys took care of the cooking, which was great, but the palette was very limited. So I'm actually really glad to be back and cooking, and today I wanna try a recipe, and this is the whole reason I bought this cookbook, and it's a dumpling. So I'm going to prepare the dough to put all the meat into this dumpling. Since I got teenager boys, I like to prepare recipes that are very efficient, and I can make a lot of amount with the less work. And this recipe, it requires more work because I have to put the meat into the dough. So we'll see how it will work out. Hopefully, this little device will speed up the process. Well, the first problem, I put too much of the meat in there, but I really just wanted to speed up the process. Trying a different method, doing it by hand. I don't think I'm gonna be done by dinner. I have to pivot just to speed up the process and be more efficient, so I'm going to use some rice paper so I can put a lot more meat in there, and that requires less cooking as well. So I'm just going to roll it up and fry them. While the rolls are frying, I am going to press through all the cooked potatoes, and that way I don't have to peel them. I can just put the whole potato into this little thingamajiggy. I'm not even sure what's it called, but it's very practical, and I can just crush all the potatoes while they're hot. It's easier, and that's how I keep it in the refrigerator as well for other recipes. We've been working on my website in the last few months, and this recipe will be up there as well eventually. And this is a very savory, and it fills up your stomach, and it's very inexpensive. I almost forgot to add some ghee. I used some cooked potatoes, some gluten-free flour, lots of salt, and a little bit of a ghee, and that's gonna be the base for this. And I am going to just create a rectangle, and I'm going to add all the cooked cabbage, and that will be the filling in there, and I'm just going to roll it up. I really love the taste of the meat. The dumpling though, I'm not so sure about that. I think it's better when it's fresh, but I prefer the rice paper because it's just more crispy, but it was harder to cook. So we'll see how I'm going to proceed with this recipe in the future. It's better to slice it once it's cold, but I just couldn't wait. I really wanted to taste it, and the boys enjoyed, really love this. So I'm going to make more in the future, and I will measure it out and put it up on the website eventually. Today we're going to have 80 Fahrenheit, the warmest day so far. So I want to spend as much time outside as I can, and today I got more plants. I already planted some in the earlier morning before it started to get really hot. This raised bed is full. I added some walla walla onions and some golden beets as well. This is the most comfortable chair on this whole entire planet, and I'm going to spend a couple of hours in there because I still don't feel that well. I'm good enough to be up a little bit, and then I have to rest a little bit, so I will just follow that and enjoy the weather. I saw this super cute idea for a tulip, and I think that will make a super cute spring decor in my home. So I'm going to create an orange one and a red one. I cut out the shapes from the egg cartons, I am going to paint them. And I have some broken walnut shells, and I'm going to use those. And I have some cooking yarn. I think that will be a perfect root. I think it's just have the perfect texture that I'm gonna need. So this is gonna be the root of the tulip, and I'm just going to add some dirt on it with some pencil, and the bulb is going to be the walnut that I'm going to glue together with a glue gun. When I was decorating for the fall, I created these leaves from felt, and that's gonna be handy now. I'm going to reuse those as a tulip leaves. The beautiful sunny weather is gone again. We got the rain back and the storms. But I'm going to finish up this tulip to create this warm spring feeling to the house. And I'm just fixing the tulip part of it because the paint is dry now. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed that, and if so, I will see you next Saturday at 6 a.m. Bye!